Great food and good fellowship took place in front of Burns Auditorium. Winthrop University's Vision of Praise held a fish fry to raise money for the organization. Students and faculty were able to pick up or have a plate delivered to them. One senior says this was the one thing she will miss about Winthrop.
I definitely miss the Winthrop fish fry because the food is always really good. The fish is excellent, and the sides, they usually have macaroni and cheese and collard greens, so it's just like having a home-cooked meal while you're at school.
The Winthrop fish fry has become an annual semester tradition and brings out many Winthrop students and people from the surrounding community. For more information about Winthrop and upcoming events, visit them on the web at www.birdnest.org/vision of praise.
The Winthrop community has many services in the surrounding area that are looking to help out students. Reporter Cheyenne Lewis went to find out more.
Different vendors from the Rock Hill, Charlotte area came out to the DeGiorgio Center to give students an opportunity to see what services are available to them. Traditionally, the Vendor Expo has been held once a year, but organizers felt that this wasn't enough.
And what we basically do in the spring, and we do one in the fall as well, we try to bridge the gap between the local area community and Winthrop University.
Many of the vendors had free items to encourage the people in attendance to sign up for their services or products. The vendors that came ranged from banks to housing on campus and even a new Greek store.
Today we're here to kind of introduce ourselves to the campus. We do service in all three of the Greek councils, so IFC, MPC, as well as MPAC organizations. And so we're just showing what we have, making connections, and showing that there is a resource for Greek organizations not too far away.
A few of the vendors were offering students discounts on their products and services to help support their business.
If you missed the Vendor Expo this spring, be sure to catch it this fall at Winthrop University. This is Cheyenne Lewis reporting for Winthrop Close Up. For more information on Winthrop events, visit the Winthrop website at winthrop.edu. That's all we have for news, but let's check in with Jasmine for our Eagle Sports update. Jasmine?
Well, thanks, Brianna. This week, Winthrop was starstruck by a pro athlete who came to campus for moral support. Plus, we get a little up close and personal on a female track player. So sit and relax, and we'll be right back with more Winthrop Close Up. Starting with hello. A little bit more. Hello and welcome back to your Eagle Sports Update. I'm Jasmine Woodbury. Winthrop University's athletic department recently hosted a fundraiser that included a star attraction. I went to find out who this special athlete was.
It's a pleasure to come up and visit Winthrop University. It's the first time I've gotten a chance to come here.
The Atlanta Braves' newly retired third baseman, Chipper Jones, came to Winthrop's campus to support the upcoming season of the men's baseball team. The team hosted their first pitch charity dinner to raise money for their baseball program.
I think it's a great honor to have him come to our facility and talk to us about baseball and just how his life is.
Chipper spoke with the team prior to the actual questions and answers press conference, where he was interviewed by several newspapers and news stations about his decision on retiring.
I didn't want to retire from playing and jump right into coaching because I'd still be on the same schedule that I was had I been playing. I might as well have kept playing.
Although his playing days are behind him, Chipper had words of encouragement and inspiration for those who wish to follow in his footsteps.
Have fun.
He went over, just stick with baseball, stick with your goal, don't give up with what you're dreaming for, and just keep pushing for it.
Chipper's visit got Winthrop's baseball team pumped for the season and caused excitement in the Rock Hill community. It was an even bigger excitement for children.
When I found out, I was like, Mom, you gotta let me go, because this would be awesome.
At first, it was kind of just a surreal feeling, like, oh my gosh, I'm really gonna meet Chipper Jones.
Chipper autographed baseballs, baseball cards, and took pictures with fans. This demonstrated to one person that there is more to the sport than the almighty dollar.
As a baseball player, he's been with the Braves all 19 of his seasons, and to play with the Braves and then retire with the Braves, it shows that he plays for his fans and not just for the money.
The baseball first pitch dinner had a big turnout, and special thanks went out to the fans. Former MLB baseball player Trippa Jones have left some encouraging words off the diamond to Winthrop's men's baseball team. The team is now looking forward to a great kickoff season from what he has left behind. Be sure to check out the athletics page for their schedule. Baseball isn't the only spring sport that's ready for takeoff. The Winthrop Athletics marketing promotion team is always looking for new ideas to bring more school spirit to Winthrop. Winthrop Athletics has paired up with Hardee's and the Big South to promote an interactive way for more college students to come to games and support their basketball team. Those enrolled at Winthrop can enter the Hardee's Hot Shot competition for a chance to win Hardee's gift cards and a chance to go to the Big South semifinal and final championship games. All they have to do is make as many shots as possible with 45 seconds on the clock.
A lot of people love basketball, and this is just a way to get all the students involved with the schools, hopefully, and also with the Big South.
Winthrop had 15 men and 4 women turn out for the competition. The top 2 will be picked to participate in the finals and announced at an upcoming home game. Winthrop athletics are becoming more and more student involved. Students are attending more of the men and women's basketball games this year to show the team support. And as track season is taking off, students and faculty members are going along with them. Athletes are thankful for the support and want to keep it alive for the premiere of the first ever women's lacrosse team. They will begin their season this Friday along with the men's baseball team. Well, that's it for this week's Eagle Sports Update. Tune in next week when we'll share how a Winthrop cheerleader has experienced every girl's dream. But in the meantime, Stephanie's over in A&E. What you got for us this week, Stephanie?
Thanks, Jasmine. This week we'll highlight one of the student publications on campus and show you how fashion can help celebrate gender and race. All of that and more after the break, but first, here's our YouTube pick of the week, BBC's Best of Animal Voiceovers.
Alan! Nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime! Alan! Copacabana.
Welcome back to Arts and Entertainment. I'm Stephanie Harris. Our first story has runway walks that would make Tyra Banks proud. 2 Winthrop organizations decided to work together to celebrate African American men and look past the clothes to create a fashion show like no other. Reporter Chelsea Brown tells us how these Winthrop men broke stereotypes, all in the name of fashion.
Emancipate, to break free from legal and social restriction. Recently, Winthrop men did just that through fashion and entertainment. The Xi Beta chapter of Delta Sigma Theta and the Gentlemen's League created the Emancipation Fashion Show, a show that not only showcased different styles, but also had a deeper message about emancipating stereotypes of African American men.
Like I said, people think black men are thugs. They think they're uneducated. They think they're just baby daddies. They don't come to college. Different things like that. But tonight we broke that because somewhere in that crowd, someone thought something of African American men, but after the night, they saw a whole different light.
The event showcased clothing from local vendors in stores such as TJ Maxx and Charlotte's Flock 12, while also incorporating dance and spoken word into the show. The event also reached out to local hip-hop artists who could speak about the African American stereotypes through music.
Hoping that people got from it, is some sort of liberation, some sort of freedom, whether it's from bad thinking, whether it's from, anger or frustration, you know, and more so also empowerment.
Think you have gentleman qualities? Make sure to follow the Gentlemen's League at Gents League on Twitter. With photographer Megan Mack, this is Chelsea Brown reporting for Winthrop Close Up.